This is a special audio. We talking about Libras. Your Libra sun, your Libra moon, and your Libra rising. We talking about your Libras in general. This is very special. The reason why it's special, because this is the only zodiac in the Western astrology that has a scale, an object. And it represents balance. Libra represents love. So balance, the scale is a duality. Don't tilt the scales. You heard the saying, right? Okay, why is Libras some of the best sign? Not only because I'm a Libra, that's just the sun. We ain't talking about just the sun sign. We talking the moon too. And the moon is more Libra than what I am. It's a need for them. See what I'm saying? For me, it's my motivation. It's my identity. But for those who moon sign this is who they are. You know what I mean? This is who they are. This is like the natural self, their natural response, this their emotions. For those who are Libra rising, this is how they start off the show. This is their head. This is their attitude. This is their body. Not only their head, it's their body too. Because it represents the head of all the houses in the house of Aries, the first house. Cancer, like the rising sign. Yes, the rising signs always starts in the first house. So this is your head. Yes, so the way you think. So Libra is your attitude. So we talking about Libras. What is a Libra? First of all, Libras itself, if we was talking about like an African zodiac, it'd be Ma'at. And also you can look at Aset for Venus. So the planet Venus in the Western astrology, this is what we're speaking on right now, is the goddess of love, according to Western astrology. Also, the goddess of beauty. Also, the goddess of art. The goddess of the good life. So Libra represents the good life. Having fun, party. Let's get it on. This is the good life. This is the happy-go-lucky woman. So this type of Venus, you got to think of like you think of the moon, that represents the woman's, because woman deals with emotion, right? Well, Venus is like the happy love emotions, all about life emotions. So this is one way to look at it, because the whole thing is love, and this is the female aspect. The female is more emotional. So when we look at Venus right here, the way Libras get down is through love, and their love is to help you. Their love is to accept themselves. So Libras accept themselves, or they learn to accept themselves. So this, like my sun sign, I'm more aware of who I am, my identity. I express it more. I feel good. It's my motivation. This is my happiness. This is what I'm confident in. Sun sign is more like what your confidence. This is your identity, what you feel your identity. You know what I mean? So this is who you strive to be as you continue to grow and get older. Now, this your moon sign. You're a Libra where this your true self. You need beauty. You need to have someone to love. You need partnership. You need relationships. Like the sun sign, it's like, okay, if I have one, I don't. They can have self-love more quicker than the moon sign. For the moon sign, it's their need. It's a need. It's a need to partner with others. They do it naturally. So it's more hidden. The moon sign is hidden where only those who close to them can see it. So I'm saying the sun sign is out there where you can see it. You know what I mean? But if you're close to this type of Libra, you can, if you're close to the moon type of Libra or the moon of Libra type of individual, then you can see it. Everybody around them can see all their family. So because they spread their love. Like Cancer rising, this is how they first appear. I mean, they gonna spread their love off the riff. I mean, off the, as soon as they meet you, they're going to spread their love. It's everywhere. So it's sort of like the sun. But see, this is their attitude and their body. Their looks, how they look. So they're going to have the Libra look if it's the Cancer rise. So all three is a part. The sun, this is like their identity, motivation. So this is my identity, motivation. So it's easy for me to be a Libra and more confidence in. So I'm more happy being a Libra, spreading love, doing things about joy. But also, Libra element is air. So this makes Libra smart. Not only is she, as Venus is an empath and all about love, because Venus want to put things together. Because when I think of Venus, I think of Aset and our culture. So I have to look at it like that, because this gives you the greater understanding of what a Libra is. So we talking about the planet Venus. In the Western world is Venus. I ain't gonna mix them, but this is by me thinking of I think of more of what this placement is, what this zodiac is. So this is more about connecting the dots, bringing people together, unifying people. So that's what Libras do. They unify people, they connect people, they negotiators, they're peacemakers. But even if they're injustice, a Libra will balance it out with justice. That's when the opposite of a Libra comes, which is the Aries side, the warrior side. So not only is Libra about peace, only when the scales is tilt and they need to get things done, they can be a warrior for that. They will be a warrior for that because they got a lot of aggressive energy within them. So now people fail to realize it's the hyper, happy, excited energy. Because you got Venus right here. So they want to make you happy because they love to be happy. They love to feel good. So it's all about pleasures. So sex is a part of it. So they very sexual oriented and they're very acceptance. Libras are very acceptance. I'm very acceptance of people. And so is those who are Libra, like me. They are acceptance of people. And sometimes it can turn on the downside where they don't care about being a partnership, a relationship. It depends on what else they got in their natal chart. It depends on what else you got in your natal chart, because your natal chart is full of planets and aspects. You know what I mean? So, but a Libra in general want to partner up with people. They do best when they connect with people. You think they something while they by themselves, but they do their best when they connect with people. And they are a cardinal sign, so they take the leading the group. Have no problems. Their whole thing, they want to see you happy, so they'll do anything to see you happy. They even lay back. They call themselves names to make you feel good. They'll do things like that. They'll lay back. And if they might know they can win a competition, and they might let you win just to see you happy. This is things that Libras do. That's why this Libra energy is the best energy, because they doing all of this to make you happy. But sometimes it could be the downfall if they don't peep when you try to use and abuse them. Other than that, a Libra can read you intuitively. They deal with people. When I say they deal with people, that means they want to know people's habits. They want to know how people is. They want to always checking on people, always asking about people, always talking about people. And it's not in the bad light. You know what I'm saying? Because Libra more a happy sign, so more in a good light. And Libra the type that want to be all about love, universal love, and spreading their love. So when we talk about this sign right here, they always thinking of ways how they can help you. That's why Libras are so much into your psyche, because it's the air. So they want to know how you think. They don't know anything that deal with the mind, how you tick. So they are nasty, mentally intuitive, but they just can read your mind and finish off your sentence. Because they listen so much and pick up on energy, they can just learn without books. Because they can learn from others and put it together, and also from their experience and put everything together and create their own book. This is how smart a Libra is. Because Libra learn from all forms. That's why I say I relate. What do they relate to? What do Libras relate to? They relate to people, places, and things, and situations. A Libra relate ain't just one thing, and that's what astrologers don't tell you. That's why you got somebody like me, who is King Lit, who gonna give you the real deal. You know what I mean? Relate means I relate to people. I relate to their mind. I relate to their thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So I relate to situations. So I don't choose sides. It's hard for a Libra to choose if both people got a proper point of view. Sometimes to a Libra, they like you right and you right. But sometimes if the scale is tilted where this person here is more correct, they'd be like, well, I take this person here, I say they're more correct, so I go with this person here. Because they got facts especially we got facts to prove it. So Libra's sort of like that judge. When you see that judge, yeah, Libra like that judge. Like, you got to have facts to really convince a Libra. A Libra is not going to go by what you say. You can say that you don't like a Libra. Like that there, you got to say, if you say that your mouth, then the Libra believe you. But if you don't say that your mouth, somebody else say that this person don't like you. Like you say, you don't like me. Like a person come to me and say, you don't like me. I'm not going to believe it until I experience from you. See what I'm saying? And that's the good thing about Libra, because they don't listen to what everybody has to say until they see it. Sometimes they need evidence. And so, but what people fail to realize, they think that a Libra avoid their emotions, but a Libra is very emotional, probably the most emotional air sign, because They deal with love. They deal with the heart vortex, with the energy center, the heart chakra. So anybody that deal with the heart chakra, air signs is definitely emotional. They just know how to hold it better than others, and they don't like that side. They mostly like to tune in to the cool, calm, and peaceful side, especially this Libra. But what you don't know, they deal with that within themselves. They hold it within, all these emotions, going through it. But you don't know because you don't see it. See what I'm saying? Because a Libra got logic and reason to help them reason things out, even their thoughts, their emotions. And this will help a Libra out and to calm down. So that's the thing about a Libra. They always say that one air sign is more smarter than the other, and that's not really true. They smarter in what they do, but they're not smarter than the other. So what they got to realize, they need to give Libras their props, because this is the judge of the zodiacs. The judge is going to be the most powerful thing. You got to come to the judge court, and the judge going to listen to everybody's advice and opinions. You see? The judge ain't taking no sides. It don't matter who my family is and who is what. A Libra don't take sides. They take sides to what is true and what is right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why facts is very important. Not to say that they will X their families out, because they love their family. They be dedicated and loyal to their family. But at the same time, a Libra need that truth. And they can't let nothing play with their conscience. So this is where they got Libras twisted. See, the Libra sun is going to be more the expressive one. The moon will hold it within. But the moon, it's a need for a Libra moon to get fresh and get stylish and to show its love. It's a need. See what I'm saying? That's why you see it more consistently with the moon sign. The rising sign, it's a natural instinct where they do that off the riff without knowing. See what I'm saying? They show love without knowing. They approach you with happiness and cheerfulness without knowing. The sun sign, they could think what they want to do. They're aware of themselves and the situation, but they might be the ones who lacking out of the moon and the rise, because the sun sign, even though they're expressive and they do it off the riff, sometimes they could be like, the other placement could take over like the moon or the rising. So, but they all intertwine. Your sun, your moon, and your rising signs all intertwined. But for the moon, it's a need. For a Libra sun, it's so much my identity until it's easy to me. When you confidence in it, or this your identity, it's easy to you to be happy or to connect with people or to spread love. To you ain't gonna be like it's not a need. It is like a want or ascribe to be type of stuff. But with the moon, it's a need. If they feel some type of way, they go down. So they got to be happy. They got to deal with love or to show love to you. They got to try to help you. So Libra is one of the most nurturing signs out of the Cancer and Virgo there is. Yeah, Libras are very nurturing, and also like a Pisces is nurturing, and you got other nurturing signs too, but a Libra is one of the most nurturing signs where they don't get credit. It's just that since it's air, a Libra can think. A Libra is the one that won't let you mess them over, because they know the mind. They think 10 steps ahead of time. They know if you're trying to trick them out of something or if you're trying to play them. So I'm saying, and they can intuitively feel it within them, because Libra deal with feelings, so they empath. It's like psychic empath, where they can feel your energy, especially when they deal with love and those who are close to them, especially in general. That's only when a Libra tap into that aspects, but a Libra will be able to notice that, because they got a little bit of introspective in them too. Just like the Virgo is introspective, a Libra pick up on a lot of that energy too. Also, a little bit of Scorpio energy. So Libra and pick up on both of them energies, and plus a Libra itself, because it's right in the middle of Virgo and Scorpio. So it's going to pick up on a little bit of both energies right there. And so, talking about observative, Libras are very observative. They pick on things fast. Their mind move like how Mercury move, because the air signs move like Mercury. They think it's air. What's in the air? You know what I'm saying? Whole bunch of stuff in the air. So air signs is very changeable. Like they can become sort of like the fire sign. They can become sort of like the water sign. They could become sort of like the earth sign. Practical, or they become very spiritual like the fire, because the air goes in the past which is water, the water signs. It goes in the present, which is earth sign, and it also goes in the future, which is fire signs. So air just float all around. That's why it's called the air sign. It's like a spirit is floating in everybody's body, consciousness. Air deal with the mind, consciousness. Everything is conscious. All is mind, right? So now you understand the air. So what is a Libra focus on? They focus on relationships. They focus on love. So they focus on peace and harmony in the environment, in the community. They focus on everything going right. And everybody trying to reach their divine essence of who they are, which is love. So love is the ultimate force of the universe. So Libra's trying to bring that and maintain the love around them, their family, their friends, and everybody in their circle. So Libra loves some of everybody, those who balance. We talking to balanced Libra. But the Libra that ain't balanced, what's the other side of love? It's hate. And that's what makes the Libra so dangerous, because they got a mind. Anybody that got a mind that deal with the air, they know how to think and plot on your demise. So a dangerous Libra, when the scale is tilted, is nothing to play with. So Libra holds so much in until we will explode. I done did that many times. Not only because I got water signs in my chart, but also Libra is like that. Because when the scales is tilted, you know what I mean? Libra's on the opposite side. They're on that fiery sign, that fiery emotions, like the Aries, the opposite. That's what come up out of them, that warrior tactics, until they get justice. So when the Libra get justice, they feel cool because it's balanced to them. So this is why Libra goes so hard to get justice on, like, especially on those who against them, who done did them so bad. Because Libra can take so much and they'll let it go, but you keep pushing them. Next thing you know, Libra will destroy, because they got tactics of how to go to war, deal to their thoughts and their thinking, and they will enjoy it. They will laugh. Oh, yeah, I got this person. They just step 10 steps ahead. They'd be like a serial killer. What they say, because a Libra was mostly like a saint for a minute, or a divine person. But on the opposite side, they'll be the serial spiritual guru, the serial saint. Yeah, the saint, the psycho. Like kill you for you not doing the wrong thing or for getting injustice. So they be the injustice like serial killers. So this is what makes Libra so dangerous, and that's what people don't know. So what you got to realize, Libra is smooth, because they are thinkers. Anybody who are thinkers are smooth, and people fail to realize that. They know how to roll. Not only thinkers, but anybody who accept people from all points of life and all concepts, all points of views. You know what I mean? And who got a cool demeanor and a stylish, cool, flowing demeanor, are very smooth. So they slick-tongued. They understand people fast. Sometimes they act like they don't know, but they do know. See, that's how Libra play it. You'll think a Libra dumb, but they fit in with you. See what I'm saying? Libra know how to fit in with you and blend in with you. But at the same time, they already knew this. And you be like, oh, you had all this information the whole time and you all around me? Yes, Libra hold it in. Sometimes Libra shake their head. This person just don't know. See what I'm saying? Because Libra already know how to move. They wise. They smart. I'm talking about they appear and they can act like they dumb, but they not dumb. A Libra can trick you because they smooth. They always thinking. Their mind stay on fire. How I know? Because I am a Libra. That's part of me. A Libra is part of who I am. I said a part because that's just one part. According to my astrology or my natal chart, also got my moon, which is in Virgo, and also Cancer rising. See what I'm saying? Jupiter in Cancer, which is the first house. So, but we speaking on Libra right here. It's a part of who I am. This is my identity, and this is what I identify with, which is love. Everybody want love. And so when people see that happiness, sometimes they can like try to downplay a Libra and hate on a Libra, especially if they see a Libra who's stylish, because they could have a little jealousy. And when they say that a Libra is a jealous sign, that's not true there. Why would a Libra be jealous like that there? They deal with the mind, they deal with thoughts, they deal with like thinking, which means that they will question themselves. Even if the jealousy come up, they'll question themselves, so it immediately will go off. They ain't gonna be no jealous sign. It's hard for a Libra to be jealous because they understand that there's many people in the world that they can love and that they can partner up with and that they can be with. They sort of like a free spirit independence. A Libra more like an independence, but at the same time, they extroverts, so they ambiverts. Ambiverts mean they introverts and they extroverts. I know people say they're outgoing sign, but Libras are also introvert. They need their alone time, just like a Pisces or any other sign. See what I'm saying? So a Libra like an ambivert. Yes. So when you talk about a Libra moon will be more like a need to socialize with people, more a need to partner up with people than any other sign, any other placement. Like a Libra sun is like they confidence. They're like, oh well, if I do, I don't, I do. But Libra moon is like it's a need. They do it naturally. Sometimes they're not even aware that they socialize with people and have that need, because it's deep within them. Now, your rising sign, they do it naturally when they first see you. They appear. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see all that. That means the sooner or later, the other placement will come out. But a Libra is the star of the show. Because look at, it's evidence that a Libra dress well. It's evidence that a Libra come with their own trends, their own styles. You can look at rappers. You can look at actors. You can look at, there's many of them. I don't have to call the names of every Libra they got. You know what I mean? If you look at the list, that alone should show you what the Libra's about. They're musicians. They're plotters and thinkers. Now you look at some of the most coolest gangster Libras, as they call it. I can say I call it, but what other people call it, which is like NBA Youngboy, Lil Durk, all these is Libras. Yellow Beezy. And they got the cool swag, their own style, and they know how to move. Like Lil Durk, one time he played mind games with the media. They thought that he quit his girl, India Royal, but he played mind games with him. He let them know after about what? Hours and hours passed. He came on there and let them know it ain't nothing. Y'all thought it was over. Oh no. So you see, a Libra deals with the mind. I don't know why y'all always talking about Gemini, Aquarius. A Libra is just smooth. They just smooth. You can't really see it. You know what I mean? But that's the way a Libra play. A Libra stay in their mind. I don't know what y'all thinking. Then look at your leaders as Libras. Libras are leaders. Look at your scientists. They got a whole list of scientists that was Libras. See what I'm saying? They got a scientific mind too. Libra got a spiritual mind. So Libra is like this. Well, Libra is whatever they want to be. That's why you see a Libra, when they do something, they become famous. A lot of them. Even if they're not like on the internet type famous, they famous in their environment, their community, in something, their family. Because Libra got that love, and they very cool individuals to talk to. And so this would make Libra so fly, because they so good to talk to. They can be toxic. Them toxic Libras, like I say, they could be the worstest in the world, because they have like the Aries mentality, the lower nature of an Aries. See, I ain't talking about the higher nature of an Aries, because the higher nature of an Aries is at their best. You know what I'm saying? Aries is some of the best at the highest. But I'm talking like the animal-like nature. Libra could get into anything, do anything, be very deceiving. A lot of Libras, when I look at the data, they say it's more Libras locked up than any other sign. More Libras. When we look at the statistics, zodiac statistics, which zodiac get locked up the most, what they say? Libras. And I was the one who kept getting locked up back to back. So Libras can be very dangerous and go through it. And I know it also depends on what type of Libra too. But we're speaking of Libra traits in general. They are very creative. They get into photography work, even doing videos, making films, acting, singing. Libras are good actors. They get on there. They not to be a mirror of you. They not someone like not to imitate your voice. Be a mirror of you, because they got a good imaginative mind, so they can be very clairvoyant and also claircognizant right there. But not only a physical empath, but claircognizant, which means clear knowing. They just know, because it's come to them. Sometimes they can doubt it. It depends on like if they on their indecisive side, because it could be very indecisive at times. It ain't how social media make it out to be, because they ain't gonna never make it out the real deal anyway. You know what I mean? Because everybody going with what everybody say. In general, I'm the type of leader that can make a decision. But I have very small times where I just don't care like what it be like when we go eat out. I might say, You might ask me, what do you want to eat? I say, whatever you want to eat. I don't care. Like that there. Depends on what it is, but they make it like a Libra can't make a decision. That's some nonsense. Libra make good decisions. And because they weigh up the options all around. They don't just look at one perspective. And I'm an example of that. I know how I operate. I weigh up all the options. Want to make the best option. So we very decisional now. You got those who are not, but I see more Aquarius and more other signs like Geminis and stuff like that. That's more indecisions than anything. Know what I mean? So a Libra, because a Libra is a cardinal, know what I mean? That's what makes a Libra go ahead and take initiative. Say, okay, I'm going to roll with this decision. After we think so much, it said, okay, see, that's the difference. But all air signs is good and strong and important. All of it got its talent and its skills. To be honest with you, even though I think the Libra is the best because of the traits and how we act and according to how people love me all around, because according to how I act to people and show love to people and they show their love back, I think Libra's the best. And also looking at other Libras, how they move, every sign is good. I want y'all to know that. But we're speaking of the traits of a Libra right now. A Libra itself is stronger than what you think they are. They cool, they smooth, they might look pretty or cute, or you got some who look rough, but they still gonna have the like charm and have that personality beauty. If they don't have like physical beauty, they gonna have their personality that's gonna be beautiful. And if that's not beautiful, they have something that's beautiful about them. They gonna feel their aura. So the thing is, beauty represents Libra, and Libra loves beauty. For example, a Libra attracts many people. Like me, I attracts many females. But it's only one woman that Libra want to be loyal with and want to get married. Of course, a Libra is flirtatious and always flirting because it's in them to talk and to flirt and to be social. And because I call you beautiful don't mean I like you. A lot of women have took that wrong. If I tell you I love you, don't mean that I love you in a sexual way or want to get with you. And I tell many people that. And that's the Libra word. I love you. Because love is what a Libra deals with. And so you would know if a Libra like you, because Libra will let you know they're very honest. We're very honest and we about the truth. A Libra is about the truth and cutting into the truth. And they're all about knowledge too. Getting information about this. We love information. We love research. We love knowing about people. Our whole thing is knowing about people. We know you better than we know ourselves at times, and that's true. But I'm the type of Libra that also know myself due to my Virgo moon, introspective. Depends on what type of Libra you are. But Libra is very intuitive. I done read so many people, their thoughts. I finish their sentence off before they get it out their mouth. I be like, I already know what they gonna say. I might say a line. They say, they're like, how you know I was gonna say that? You know what I mean? How you know I was gonna say that? They be like shocked and like, this dude is a fortune reader, is a mind reader. You know what I mean? Especially the knowledge that we have. We just start intuition. You see how strong we is because we look at all perspective. We don't take sides, so it's hard for us to read somebody. You got to clear your energy. You can't hold no prejudice. You can't be biased towards somebody to get an accurate reading. If you already take favoritism, you'd already lost. See, a Libra don't take favoritism, and this is why a Libra read people accurately. Because we're going by according to what we feel, not by if I like this person or not. So this is why Libras can be the most psychic sign there is. If they tap into it, it's easy. It's already with them anyway to make their judgment, their decisions, and also knowing people. They know every emotions on your face. They know if you're going through it or not. You can't even lie to a Libra. They know your soul, especially when they deal with love. They want to help you so much that love just come in, flowing. So when we talking about a Libra, you talking about dynamite people. Your Libra sons is the one who definitely will stand for you, fight for you, vouch for you, and definitely the Libra moon will even do it more. They need more peace, more love than anything. It's a need for a Libra moon. So imagine a person just need this, or their emotions just be all wild, all balanced. You know what I'm saying? So they got to do things that's peaceful, beautiful, artistic. For me, I don't have to because my moon is Virgo, so I do more of the Virgo things. But the thing is about the Virgo, A Virgo got some of the traits of a Libra, which means observative, analytical knowledge, helping people, serving people. This make you more practical Libra. Even though Libra is practical, but this make you more practical, Virgo moon. More need to be neat. See, a Libra in general might be like balance. Might be neat sometimes and not neat. So sometimes I'm neat, sometimes I'm not. I live in balance, even though I got my Virgo moon. And Virgo moon is a need. So some of the traits that a Virgo moon have, a Libra have, because they close by each other. So this kind of like amplify my energy a lot. But when we talk about the Libra moon, it's a need. They need that peace. They need that harmony. They need to get justice. They ain't gonna stop until they get justice when dealing with politics or dealing with whatever they into. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody who came against them or their family, or anybody who, yes, because Libra will do things more for you than they do for themselves, and this is what a Libra got to watch out for. They will help you and destroy themselves. See what I'm saying? By helping you instead of looking after themselves. So Libra need to look after themselves instead of worry about other people. And this is what Libras worry about. Because they relate to people. They relate to situations. When they say, I understand you, you know what I mean? Or I relate to you, they mean it. And Libra mean it. So this is why Libra's so smart, and they're very intuitive when it comes to musical ideas, or when dealing with people, dealing with places, dealing with things. They just psychic naturally. So when we talk about a Libra itself, the energy is good because it's just the good life. A Libra just like Taurus, because it's got Venus there. Venus make them all about the good life. The way a Libra do good life is in their mind. Start off in their mind first before they manifest it. A Taurus, they need for it to be physical. They need for it to be practical. So just like they can like a Libra can imagine a woman in their mind, enjoy a woman in their mind, or a woman can imagine a man in their mind. You know what I mean? But a Taurus got to have it. They can't imagine sex and just, it don't be no sex. They'll go crazy. They need it physically. A Libra can have sex in their mind with you, and they'll be satisfied. So that's the thing about it. So for Libra, it's mental. So you got to stimulate a Libra mental. To stimulate a Taurus with Venus, you had to do earthly things. You know what I'm saying? You got to really be practical, give gifts. A Libra, the gift is communication, being a good, give them a good little conversation. You know what I'm saying? Be very intellectual and talk about intellectual topics. This is how you please a Libra. See what I'm saying? And also, a Libra really don't care about your outside beauty like a Taurus do. See what I'm saying? A Libra care more about your mind, beautiful, your kindness. Because Libra is very kind. And the Libra is very nice. They're some of the nicest people on earth and kindest people on earth. This is how we come off. Kind, nice, sweet. And this is what it really is. But on the inside, we also got that aggressiveness in us. Because that energy is just balling. You know what I'm saying? Within our being. So we got like a duality nature, like all the air signs. But it's balanced. So I'm saying, and if we're not balanced, we some of the wildest persons in the planet, and Libra do some of anything that you can't believe, that have the lower nature of an Aries. So just like an Aries, a Libra can scoot down that low just like an Aries. So Aries at its best, it can become the peaceful Libra. And when they fight for peace and justice, and they can unite with people. But Aries is here to take the lead. You know what I'm saying? A Libra is here to unite with people. So Aries is here to take the lead when dealing with people and show love like that with people and be like the model, the example of script themselves. A Libra is here to unite with people and show people they can do it and inspire people also to have self-love so they can love others, so they can unite. So Libra energy is connection, connecting people, connecting places, connecting things together. For example, we talk color coordination. Who's more good at a color coordination than a Libra? They can connect colors and dots. That's why Libra's so fly. They know how to put stuff together and make it happen. And Libra know how to bring groups together. They know what like every position that an individual could play. Like say like if we were throwing like planning a party or anything, a Libra could say, well, you can be the doorman. Or you can be the one who serve. You can be the one who do this. They know your talents, your gifts. Since a Libra know your talents and gifts so much, they know where to put you at. So they make good managers. Libras make good managers and good instructors too. And they know how things gonna play out because they got a good imaginative mind. and can be very dreamy, and because they love the idea of love. So they might, Libras, it don't matter if it's man or woman, Libras. It don't matter if you're a Libra sun, moon, or rising. I'm speaking to all. Libras can also, like, they could think of somebody in their mind, and it could be a loser too now, because they might think of love. It could be a loser, but the person really don't love them like that. But also, a Libra can see a person and have this person as a partner, because they need a partner, and you might think they love the person, but they love the idea of loving the person. See what I'm saying? A Libra love the idea of loving the person. How would it go? See, this is when the Libra practical side comes out, or need to come out. Because if their practical side come out, they'll see that this just was an idea of love. But when the Libra do catch the ones that they love, they give their all. They really show people what love is. A Libra out of all signs, since it represents love, they can show you what love is. That is beautiful, that is joy, that is happiness, that is peace. So they need that right partner. They need that right partner. A partner who compliment them. The one who will compromise with them when they compromise with the Libra. Because one thing about a Libra, a true balanced Libra, you don't have to worry about them trying to control you. They don't want to control you. They want to love you, and they want the same back from you in return. So you don't have to worry about that. This will be the best love in your life. Libras do anything for you. So, but Libra ain't gonna pick anybody. That's why sometimes it takes so long for a Libra to pick their partner, because I know I got the Virgo moon in me, and Virgos are picky, but also Libras itself also takes a while, because they want that one true love. Y'all might think that Libras are a player and they got the potential. Taurus most likely to be a player before a Libra, because they do it on a practical scale. If a Libra a player, they're going to be in their mind, which means that they ain't going to carry out. So when they find that one love, that's all Libra need. So a Taurus will really carry it out, and you will see that a Taurus got many girls, or a female got many. A Taurus female got many husbands, or dudes, or boyfriends, whatever you want to call them. But a Libra, the way they play is be in the mind first. So you never catch a Libra really mess with too many women. You got some Libras who will. That's who on the lower end. But I'm talking about a balanced Libra. They will stick to that one and be loyal to that one, especially that one doing the right thing. That's why Aquarius and Geminis and like Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries got the capability of being Libras makes the most. Not only is they the best in partnership with them, but they also fun loving, because Libras love to have fun. Libras love excitement, just like all the air and fire signs. They upper signs. They masculine, so they uppers. Water and earth is more like downers. They female signs. So the upper sign is more aggressive and more fun loving, more about strength. So this is why a Libra also can be single. They don't need a partner. Some Libras don't need a partner. They can be single along with their spiritual. They got something like they know that the divine is with them. That'll be their partner, and they'll feel good like that. See what I'm saying? By knowing that the divine is with them. You know, it's gonna come a time where they're gonna think, well, I'm gonna need a partner. Because many times I did it, and I manifest that partner. And so the signs for a Libra like Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. I know they say Aries is their opposite, so it will be a battle. But the thing is, I kind of found out that even though I won't mess with Aries, I like Aries. Aries is excited, you know what I'm saying? And they take action, they go for it. It's just like Aries is that we got what the Aries need. They need to learn how to be a diplomat and be peaceful, be loving. And just like a Libra needs to learn how to take action and do like the Aries do in certain aspects, so is the Aries. So we complement each other. So that's why they say the opposite attracts, because both is leaders, both is cardinal signs. But the way we lead is through peace, through smoothness, through coolness. Aries more aggressive the way they lead and take initiative and action. Unless you the type of Aries that got a different moon, like you got a Libra moon sign or something, or you got a moon sign to keep you cool. Other than that, If you got another fire, moon sign, or rising, you see a whole different. You see the same type of energy, which is Aries, but if you got like a cool, smooth air sign or Earth definitely they would keep Aries more grounded. Earth signs keep people grounded, would keep them stable. See what I'm saying? And so we're talking air. Sometimes it's hard for the air to be stable because we move all over the place. Our mind's always changing. And so we talking about changing. Libra is another sign, air sign that change a lot. So a lot of air signs are similar in a lot of ways. I couldn't find out. You know what I mean? A lot of air signs are definitely similar in a lot of ways. But when we speak of the Venus type, it's all about love, being creative. You create your reality. You creating how your life gonna be. But you also unite with people, not being selfish. So when you create your reality, you ain't only creating for yourself. You creating for to feel good when inviting other people into your atmosphere, into your life. So you have many friends, many contacts to socialize, many people to call in your world. So everybody got their own world. A Libra world gonna be full of people. They will have many associates, family, friends. It's all about love. So they're gonna show love to some of everybody. And Libra want to get along with everybody. And a Libra want to be liked by everybody. Until a Libra get hurt so bad until they learn that everybody ain't gonna like them like that everybody ain't gonna love them like that. So Libra got to go through lessons that deal with love, and they learn about love. They learn about light quicker than any other sign because it's deal with love. So whatever area that a zodiac sign deal with, this is the area that is gonna be more expressive of. And this is why a Libra know people, because they love what? They love people. They love relationships. They love life. So it's all about the good life because it's got Venus here. The good life gonna be more airy, the good life gonna be more mental, more socialization, more connection, because air connects. And air can go anywhere. Air can get along with anybody. Any air sign can get along with anybody. They can get along with earth signs, water signs. They get along with fire signs, any sign, really. So we got Libra here. They deal strictly with love, so they never can relate to people. Sometimes a Libra could appear to be phony, but it ain't that they phony. It's just that a Libra just like that. Like, they just try to get along with people. And sometimes it be too good to be true. Cause you see the aura of Libra, they got the glowing skin. Just like a Leo, they got the glowing skin where the skin glow. You can tell a Libra, they stand out a lot, just like a Leo. So we're talking about the glowing skin, the glowing personality, that too happy, too proud, too excited personality, fun-loving personality. The one who, when you say something, they will accept what you said and won't battle you all the time. But also Libra got times where they do eject, when they do battle, where they do like arguments. Because there's been times where I did like arguments, but not all the time, because it's a balance with Libra. You know what I'm saying? And what the debate be about, it be about something that you got to prove to them. You got to prove that this is factual. Libras deal with facts. They say you got to prove that this is factual. You can't just tell me anything. Plus I got the Virgo to amp me up. Need more facts to Earth. Shoot. So the Virgo moon. So Libras definitely need facts. And this is what debate be about. Because you're just not going to tell Libra anything. They can see through it. So we're talking about a Libra zodiac sign. They're some of the best because they keep everything in harmony. They keep everything in peace. What is a world without Libras? It don't matter what type of Libra you are. You could be a Libra sun, Libra moon, Libra rising. Have Venus in Libra, Mercury in Libra. You can have, if you got a lot of Libra in your chart, this is who I'm talking to. It could be your signature. You know what I mean? So it ain't got to be your sun, your moon, or your rising. It could be your signature. You got a lot of Libra in other places. We got Venus in Libra, Mercury in Libra, Mars in Libra, Jupiter in Libra. You got all these, a lot of Libra in your chart. But if you got this energy, this is why you are like you are. That's why you stylish. You're so fly. You bring the magnetic force to the world. You're so charming. The word is charm with you. The way you charm people got many ways. Just like they say, lucky charms. Better yet, magical charm. Like that, people on a charm to block out evil forces and stuff. That's what Libras are. They are charm. So they charm you, hypnotize you. Even if you hate a Libra, you can do it but like them at the end. Because Libra bring that charm to you. So because they have many weapons of charm. Some Libras more than the other, but you'll notice a true Libra. See what I'm saying? So with this being said, I think I said a lot about the Libra placement. You know what I mean? The 7th house, number 7, and they right on the borderline. So they're on the borderline of what? Virgo, the 6th house. 6th house about helping people. It's all about serving people. And then when it get to the 7th house, it go beyond helping people. It's about relationships now. It's all about relating to people. It's all about business, because Libras are good business people too. And they good with accountants. They good with money and mathematics and science. So a Libra needs something positive. This is a positive sign. So a lot of Libras become either spiritual or religion because they think a religion will help them to be positive. They either become that, or they see your ministers, your reverends. They come to something that will help them and benefit them and help improve them. And so it's right after Virgo. And Virgo is the last house that deal with introspective, deal with the self. Now, since it's deal with on that line right there, I think we got a little bit of that Virgo, that self, the serve and help, and also relating to people, placing things, the 7th house placement right there. And so Libra right there, you know what I'm saying? Right on the line right there. Not anymore about you, him, me, him, or her, but sometimes a Libra need to be to themselves and be about themselves to heal. And so Libra do good with one-on-one relationships. You think they do good with a crowd, and that's true, but mostly they do good like one-on-one. Calling somebody out one-on-one, talking to them, and hanging out with people, a few people, not many. Like Aquarius can hang out with many people and do good. And not all Aquarius, because some Aquarius be like, they don't want to hang out like that. So Aquarius, like, it's like, if we do, we don't, it don't matter. If we do, we don't. It could be either or. Now we're talking a Libra, they do good one-on-one, or a few. So this is how they do good. So they would also do good in groups. We know that when it's time to lead, they can take the lead. So they do good in the public. But most of that one-on-one is they at their best. Not to say that they're not good in groups, but they mainly at their best when you talk one-on-one. Teaching you, healing you, or whatever, helping you, counseling you. You will go to a Libra for your counsel, to counsel you and to give you advice, because you'll tell your whole life to a Libra. So many people told me about something that you won't believe. They're talking about the illness they have, that like AIDS and all that there, that nobody else will get that out of them. And I don't even know them. They tell me this online. They feel that energy. And that's the type of vibe a Libra have, where they can get almost, you talk to a Libra about anything. It's so cool and so smooth. You feel that love. You be like, I wish I was them. And sometimes that cause jealousy in other people when they say, I wish I was you. When all they do be themselves and embrace who they are, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got to be a Libra. Be whatever they are. Because this Libra, Zodiac thing ain't nothing but a guide. All it is a guide. That's all it is. It's a guide to your life. You know what I'm saying? Who you truly are is spirit. But it's a guide, a blueprint of when you came into this life. It just show you how to operate in parts of yourself. Parts of things that influence yourself. Like the Libra energy influence you if you're a sun, moon, rise, or if you got a lot of in your chart. So that's all it shows you. It's a guide to better yourself, improvement. And if you're aware yourself, this is how you rise and become truly divine. So we're talking about the Libra placement. This is very strong right here. Your judges, your lawyers, the best. When it comes to judging, lawyers, your debaters, also your healers. They can heal you mentally because they get good counselor, great guide. Like Virgo can heal you with the hands. So Libra can heal you mentally just by saying their words, putting the charm on you. They can heal you. So with sweet conversation, because they're very good conversationalists. They one of the most talkative, not the talkative sign. Because I don't talk to many people 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. That's pretty much a Libra. Just like a Gemini. Only person could have kept up when we was a Gemini or a Sagittarius. So when we talk about the Libra traits though, this how it go down. They're very cool, smooth. It depends on what type of Libra. And depends on like where their mind at. If you get the balanced Libra, the best Libra, you good. This is who you want in your life. So we talk Libra, they will help put you together, put things together, put your life together. Because that's what they do. They put things together. They bring things together. They bring unity. They're the diplomat. So what do diplomats do is smooth where both sides collide together, come together. So Libras do self-love. Libras bring the higher self and the lower self together, which is one, the heart chakra, the energy center, vortex, the green light. Even though green is the color for Libra and pink, but Libra love blue. They deal with the mind, the third eye. So we're talking about Libra energy. they can see the big picture before a lot of other placements, a lot of other signs. And so we got this placement here. This makes you very attractive, very magnetic, very cool energy, very good energy, very expressive. And the way you express yourself is in the creative way. It could be through music. If you don't express yourself through speaking, it's going to be through music, through fashion, through arts, through doing somebody's hair. It will be creative, the way you express yourself. So it can be poetic and poetry. In some type of way, this is how you express yourself. That's creative mind, creative geniuses. So right here, this is all I had to say with the Libra placement. I'm a Libra sun. To all my Libras, Libra moons, Libra rising, Libras those who got a lot of Libras in their chart. This to you. I'm out. Ashe.